All right, welcome to Daily Warrior Life, episode 10. We're here talking about business, discover, and declare. I'm discovering by reading Dan Martell's book, Buy Back Your Time, and I'm declaring it by sharing it with you. So I'm on page 30, and I learned something really interesting. So it was a really interesting exercise. So I'm assuming you're familiar with Pareto principle, 80-20 rule. There's, as Perry Marshall says, an 80-20 sales and marketing. There's an 80-20 on top of every 80-20. If you do 80-20 on 80-20, that gets you 95-5. Where Dan is saying, which was an interesting exercise for me, is he said if your top 5% of your activities drive 95% of your results, what are those top 5%? So I applied it to my time. And I said, hypothetically speaking, if I work a 40-hour week and I eliminated 95% of it, that leaved me 5% of my time, which means I would work a 2-hour work week. How possibly could I do that? And I started thinking about what I could possibly eliminate. How could I possibly delegate things to get down to 2 hours? I got down to, I think, reasonably, I can pull off. It would take some work. I think I get down, the first level was I'm like, I can't get down to 2 hours. That's ridiculous. Except on vacation, like not working at all. I said, I can't get down to 2. I get down to 8. I figured out a way to get down to 8 and still do a lot of high level activities. I said, and then what if I really had to get down to 2 hours? Like, well, I wouldn't get any podcasts. I lead 2 coaching calls for group coaching programs with clients. On Thursday, they go from like 11 to 1:30. I'd have to cancel the 1 o'clock ops call and go from 11 to 1. And that would be the only thing I would do all week. I wouldn't do any podcasts, wouldn't do any webinars, wouldn't do any sales meetings, wouldn't do any service meetings, wouldn't attend any staff meetings, and wouldn't do any of our financials. I would have to figure out a way to delegate all of that. So I thought about it. I am working with my awesome office manager, office admin, to work on delegating some of the financial stuff, billing, working on delegating some of the marketing activities like executing direct mail and email campaigns to go out the door so I don't physically have to push the buttons. She can do that once the content's created. I thought about, well, obviously 2 hours a week, those 2 calls would be it. So that means no podcasts, no first-time appointments, no second-time appointments, no sales calls. I would need an appointment setter to be doing the calls. I would need a closer to be doing the closes. So we need to build a new sales appointment setter team and then closer team. Get someone else to podcast for me. Possibly. We've had guest hosts before. Like if I was sick, someone did it, or as an experiment, someone did it. Haven't done it in a while, but I'm thinking if I really, really had to, like, could you do it? So think about that exercise for yourself. I'm working on what I can get off my plate to free up higher value activities, and I'll report back to you. Daily Warrior Life.